Hello friends, I am going to discuss illustration number 30. This is a CMA final SFA mutual fund. This is one of the very easy questions and theoretical based questions. This is the last question of mutual fund. Please read the question here. In this, look at it. Illustration number 30. An aggressive mutual fund promises an expected return of 18% with a possible volatility, a standard deviation 20%. On the other hand, the conservative mutual fund promises on expected return 17% and volatility 19%. Which fund would you like to invest in? Would you like to invest in both if you have money? Assuming you can borrow money from your provident funds at an opportunity cost of 10%, which fund you would invest your money in? Would you consider both funds if you could lend or borrow money at rate of 10%? In the given case, you have two types of funds. Particular here, you have two types of fund here. One is a aggressive mutual fund. Aggressive mutual fund. Other is a conservative mutual fund. Conservative mutual fund. Look at here. In this case, return, that is X bar, and risk, that is a standard deviation of both is given. That is, aggressive investors has 18% return, 20%, conservative have 17% return. This is 19%. Now we can calculate your coefficient of variance. Coefficient of variance. Coefficient of variance, standard deviation divided by this into 100. 20 by 18 into 100. This is 111.11. In this case, 19 by 17 into 100. This is 111.76. On the basis of this, we can say that conservative mutual fund is a more riskier than aggressive mutual fund on the basis of coefficient of variance. The fund having higher coefficient of variance is assumed to be slightly riskier. Almost both have the same risk and return on the basis of coefficient of variance. There is a slightly deviation. Now, it is asking which fund would you like to invest in. It depends upon the which fund you like to invest in. Both the funds have return, both the funds have the risk. Now, this depends upon the investors. An investor wants to make high return, then that investor will go for aggressive mutual funds. An investor which like low risk, that investor go to the conservative fund. Okay, the answer of first part is given as answer of part A. Answer of part A. It depends on your preference. Depends your preference and risk taking attitude. risk taking attitude. Now answer of B part. Answer of B part. Would you like to invest in both? If you have money, yes, it is better decision to diversify. Okay, you can achieve diversification gain. You can achieve diversification gain. Diversification gain if you invest in both. If you invest in both. Now, answer of C part. What is the question you have? Assuming you can borrow money from your provident fund at the opportunity cost of 10%. Which fund you would invest in your money in? In both funds, return is higher than 10%. In this case, we can invest diversification gain. For this, we need to calculate slope. Thus, the slope of capital market line for two funds are calculation of slope of capital market line of two funds, aggressive funds (18% return at opportunity cost, 10%, a standard deviation is 20, 0.40. Conservative funds 17% return, opportunity cost 10%. This is 19, 0.368. On the basis of this, aggressive funds is invested. Aggressive fund is selected because of risk per unit of return is higher. Return per unit of risk is higher. Return per unit of risk is higher. Here also aggressive fund is selected because coefficient of variance is lower than conservative funds. Lower coefficient of variance should be selected. Okay. Now, answer of part D. In this case, answer of part D. What is the question here? Would you consider both funds if you could lend and borrow money at the rate of 10%? Diversification is the most important. If we had opportunity to borrow at the rate of 10% and investing opportunity at the rate of 19% or 18% or 17%, it are good things, and as well as diversification is going to happen. Now you can write here benefits of diversification can be obtained if you invest in both funds and also lend and borrow of the net present value. Okay, this is the simplest questions of your all illustration. Okay, thank you class. We have completed all the illustration of mutual funds. Please like, subscribe and share my videos.